of you see the new towns of tomorrow? Desert farms and floating cities, even colonies in space. But you know, this isn't exactly the first time anyone's tried to make this trip. People have been dreaming about the future for centuries. Well, here's the stuff dreams were made of several hundred years ago. Yep, it's always fun looking back at tomorrow. Come on, I'll show you what I mean. There's the grand old man himself, Jules Verne. This is the way a moonshot looked to him back in the late 1800s. Old Uncle Jules may not have had all the answers, but he had the right idea.
He was just a little ahead of his time.
Painted some pretty fantastic views of the future.
And some pretty mixed up ones, too.
Easy living. It's always been just around the corner. Tomorrow through the movies of yesterday.
On a push-button selector, electronics take over complete control. Progress can be accurately checked on a synchronized scanning map. With no driving responsibility.
Look, the future from the 50s.
A bit far out, don't you think?
I guess so, but we always thought the future would be kind of fun.
I suppose people have always dreamed of the future. We sure do.
The only difference is that today, with what we know and what we're learning to do, we really can bring our dreams to life. It takes a lot of work, but the truth is, if we can dream it, we can do it.
Tomorrow's horizons are here, today.
In space, habitats where people live and work. This is no distant dream. We're at the threshold now. A computerized view of Earth. Landsat photography providing agricultural resources and ecological concerns. The cityscape. A living tribute to our richest resource, people.
Go left, go left!
Here's a new kind of cityscape, the microprocessor, an entire computer on a tiny silicon chip. Crystals, inspired by nature, now engineered by man for an ever-growing role in microelectronics. World of liquid space, oceans of minerals and food ready to fuel tomorrow's needs.
What's that, Rob?
You've just seen are the building blocks for the future up ahead. And while it may look fantastic, remember, it's all possible.
That's right.
And we ought to know. We live there. Come on, take a look at 21st century living. On land and sea and even out in space. But let's start off at our place. Right there is
talking to our daughter, the desert dweller. That little girl and her husband are in farming. Like music? My wife there is a cutie.
I wanted to ask you.
That's her daughter she's talking to. She's doing wonders out there.
Someone control can do.
That's what Philip said on first set of on screen.
How did you and Danny ever survive us? Every night.
Isn't it something? Send a city kid to college for 7 years and what happens?
Oh, I think agricultural engineer is a little more like it.
Okay, but me, I'll take the city.
Yes, it's always exciting.
But heck, today's transportation, we're just minutes away from our kids. Look at that, will you? A few years ago, this was all barren desert. No crops, no irrigation. Quite a transformation.
Harvester 10. Finish picking the north quadrant and recycle for cultivation.
I just wanted to let you know the weather guys are calling for showers out of the north.
Well, I'm not surprised. I can see the storm from here. Even the robot.
You know, this really makes me
Stand
proud.
by, Harvester.
And you wanted her to go to law school.
But do you suppose they ever miss the fun of the city?
Oh, I think they get their share right here.
Small guard is a news cap.
Oh, now it's winning. But I hope you'll be inside at that time tonight. I mean, it is a party.
I know it's a party.
My folks will be here and some of our relatives.
Well, why would I be late?
Never on time for anything.
Never on time. You must be joking. We're talking to the clock.
Shouldn't your granddaughter be studying instead of flirting with that beach boy?
He is not a beach boy. He's studying marine biology there on the floating city. He is not a beach boy.
All I've got there, 5 minutes work.
Right. Tell me about it.
Okay, let's say 10.
That song was
Stay in your group, keep your buddy in sight, always check the fuel apparatus for forward circulation. How often? Every 10 minutes. Or more.
That's right. Now, you're all good swimmers. I'm not worried about your swimming at all. And I know this isn't your first dive. But tell me, what's your most important tool underwater?
Floating cities, they're amazing. I mean, whole new industries have developed in them. And under them, barracks, all sorts of marine life.
That's a machine-like experiment.
Remember, fun?
I'm serious.
Well, so am I. Floating cities are whole new ways for people to enjoy their lives.
Should this glass break? Who is this?
Let's stick together. Sue, come on. Keep up with it. Coming. It's almost time for us to take a break. Not quite. Anyone else? Here's our deal. Right.
There's always been something sort of mysterious about our oceans. We knew they were filled with valuable gifts for us.
Yeah, water and seaweed.
Very funny. But seawater has become an excellent source of energy, as well as being valuable for desert irrigation. And kelp,
Seaweed.
kelp is a tremendous source of low-cost fuel. Oh, we found lots of good things under our oceans.
And don't forget space. We found lots of good things out there, too.
Rob Strauss.
These space colonies are out of this world. Let's take a quick look around. Our son and his family wouldn't live anywhere else. Hey, maybe you and I ought to move up here.
Oh, what a wonderful idea.
Now there's my speed. Sports, exercise, and zero gravity.
It looks like fun.
It is once you get the hang of it.
Well, your father will get you as soon as he manages to get your shoes.
What about Napoleon? He needs back shoes too.
Napoleon's fine.
Hey, Mom!
What is it, Tommy?
Look, Mom, I'm flying. Why don't you try?
Oh, now that's really lovely.
Practical, too. Just think, materials from space for all kinds of industries back on Earth. And that's...
We gotta run.
Time for our grandson's party?
Uh-huh.
We'll catch up to you later.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, dear robot. Hey! You get to pick your thing right here, watch. It's cool. You get to pick your scene, what you want to say. We're picking space.
Horizons 1 Earth Shuttle now available for boarding at gate 22. Final boarding call for Horizons 1.
You don't line up, this one.
Attention Horizons passengers. You are invited to choose your own flight path back to the future port. Please look down at the lighted panels in front of you. Press one of the 3 ride choices. Space, desert, or
Get out of here, we're touching space.
Everyone can choose. Majority rules.
What'd you
All
pick? Pick one.
passengers,
You gotta pick one
make
next.
your selections
Oh, you
now.
pick space? What'd you pick? Ooh, we picked space. Now it is decision. I'm getting everything this vacation. Touch it, Rob. Touch it. Woo. I think I'm gonna hurl! Oh my god! Whoa, whoa! I'm so excited. Woo! That was sick. Like someone hopped on that one.
Well, we're almost back from the future.
Oh, it went by so
Almost.
Yes, but one of the nice things about traveling into the future is that the journey's just beginning.
to the future.
And I'll tell you something. If we can dream it, we really can do it. That's the most exciting part.
Things to live in. That thing's bright, man.